Hey yo! I want to show you my games at this tournament, European Student Championship. There is a report on the EGF website, this one, eurogofed.org, written by Viktor, which would be me. So if you click on this, you will find a detailed report like what was this tournament, what happened during the tournament, and what was this tournament for. And I'm going to show you my games. So wait, the first game, in the first round I played with the local participant Mihai Șerban from Romania, actually from that same city. He was one of the organizers of the tournament. Mihai Șerban 5-dan, I was black. And yeah, I would say I made the first unusual move. So okay, so if the game proceeds normally, like I was going to play like this. Which one? I forgot. This one. Then this stone's position is not so good. It's like black should still play a move to make the shape complete, and it's not complete, so I think white is not going to play here, but here immediately. The shoulder hit is very annoying. Like as soon as I start to expand the moyo like this, white can reduce it with one move very efficiently. Yeah, I don't know what black should play. Pushing from this side looks very cramped, and this would also be very low. White just jumps along and naturally reduces this. And it cannot get big, the black moyo. Oops. So pushing like this is the same. White still goes to this side. So that is a big problem in black's shape. I was playing there because of this stone, but I think that was thinking too much. I should stick to some... This pincer would be better than this. Because if the same thing occurs, then the white shoulder hits. After this shoulder hit, then the black shape would not be that cramped. It's one line more. So anyway, this is a bit like kind of a detail in the Fuseki. Anyway, so now I think white should play play this as I showed, and then do the shoulder hit. Or maybe some kind of pincer, but I don't know which one. In any case, white doesn't really want to build this side. So this, if I play here, that would be perfect for white. White doesn't need to jump here, because this is a bit softer. On this move will be a bit softer. White can play like one of the big moves. I don't know which one is better. Maybe this one, or a small shimari. So if black plays like this, anyway, this side is not interesting to be at. If black plays like this, then white doesn't need to play here. So white never has to play here. It's like white saves one move. So black would like to do something here. Let's see, I'm improvising a bit. I didn't think this through. Yeah, this one. This is like the modern continuation sequence. And white can, in this case, I think white can get center to play here. It would be, I would take white. And this still, this is not a very interesting move. because white is here. If it would be locally, no, if it was an interesting move locally, white can play like this, and black either plays no b or this sequence. So this is like some kind of Joseki, which means this move is refuted. And this one would next this would be more severe, but in that case this has less space to extend on this side, and white can just anyway play on this side, and then probably I will play this, and then this, and this is like Mihai. White can get one of them. Oh, many variations I put already. So in the game, this looks very strange to build this side. So the game proceeded like this, and this Joseki. Actually, I thought his plan was to try to switch the side, like you know this Joseki. In the end, white will switch to the other side. It's a strange result because white's this move was declaring that white would build that side. So this would be like a Joseki, but I think this would be okay for white. And you see this, if black plays on the lower side somewhere, then white will show the hit. And if black plays there, white will play on the lower side. So it's always okay for white, because white has Mihai. But I was planning to play here, and white would probably, I don't know, pincer, or if he pincers something I will double kakari and get the corner instead of building this side. So if white plays here, then I thought I can play this. Let's see if it's good. Looks a bit close to the white thickness. But yeah, it's hard to say. Where? Maybe it's a game, because this sort of reduced the white thickness. What was I going to say? Yeah, locally, black should play an extension, because the next white move locally is very severe. This one, take the eyes. But my thinking was that if white plays like this, white would end up building this side. So this, I'm not afraid of this, so I don't need to extend here. I can play like this. I have 5 games. I don't know if I should get so much in detail. But the memories are still fresh from the tournament, because it was just, this game was just 2 days ago. So this is a mistake, I think, because when the ladder works for black, black can turn here, and you can see the result. White cannot ladder this one, and white cannot ladder, wait, this is a guitar. Black has to play here. So white cannot ladder this one either. Oh? Huh? I'm a bit confused. This is no ladder? Ah, it is a ladder, because white can very simply white can play just like this. Yeah, right. But this ladder works for black. So locally white's best sequence would be this. And the result is good for black. Locally it's good for black, and from the direction it's also very strange for white to build this side. You can see if white plays here, and these stones are very strange. This is an area of no value, so white adds a move to that area. So in the game, white played a ladder breaker, but so it became like a Joseki. So the corner, the black corner, it was like black had two moves. It became like black only had one move. So here white gained one move, but if we look at this, then white's loss must be more than one move. You cannot find a way to justify this by saying black has one move advantage. So this would be, you can see the ladder is very big. I mean the capturing the corner is very big, and so if the ladder doesn't work for white, white cannot block here. White has to do this. This is some kind of Joseki that people like me know, who have studied the old Josekis. So here black has two variations to choose. One is to turn and fight. And white, in this shape white has to play the Hane, I think, if I remember correctly. Because if white plays some like this would be center. Let's say white defense, and then this move would work. So white has to take the liberties from the black stones. If white plays here, black has a very nice move here. It's like if white goes here, then this move again becomes center, so which enables black to play here. So white's only move should be Hane. And then I don't know what happens. So black has this one, and the second option is to sacrifice the 3 stones. I will show you the sequence. White captures 3 stones, and black sacrifices them like this. So locally the result, later this is center for black. So locally I heard this result is good for black, like a little better for black. Let's see. So black has a wall in this direction, white has a wall in this direction, and the territory is 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. White has 5 more points. Wait, yeah. So 5 more points is like worth less than 1 move. And we can see white has it was white's corner, and white ended in Gote, so white has 1 more move. So I think that's the reason why it's considered better for black locally, but the direction would be so bad. That's why I think in this case black cannot play this variation that would be locally good for black. See, this style is still not very interesting. So in the game white didn't cut. White blocked here, and because he forgot the ladder, and then when he played the ladder breaker it was too late for him to redeem the loss in the upper left corner. But then I also made, I think it's a mistake here. I thought it creates a cutting point. I have to go back, huh? This would be a blunder. Ladder. So I have to go back, and this is center. And then white comes back. Yeah, so I thought it creates a cutting point, but white can very, very easily sacrifice the one stone. This is what I didn't consider before I pushed here. I played too fast here. Like, even if white just plays the most stupid this, I'm not sure black gains much. It might be better to, instead of taking these 12 points, capturing the 12 points, it might be better to put a stone here one day to make white defend. So in any case, the game is still good for black, although black could have gotten a better result. So that's also probably the reason why white didn't play the normal move. I would go to the corner because I can let him I can take the corner and let him build a wall, and it would face this wall. So in the game he played here. And then I played many combo moves. You will see soon. I think they are good, but yeah, this and this. It's like a combo. If white goes here, I think I can immediately just play the most stupid connection. If white doesn't block this stone, like if white goes like here, then I think these three stones are in danger. Like, both players jump, and then black will pull out this stone, and yeah, what is left with not really anything. So in the game he played here. I'm not sure about this move, but soon we will see what happens. Actually, I think he should exchange this first. But it's, yeah. Whatever he plays, this should be a good exchange. Even though it loses one liberty, but later, like, these kinds of moves are much more powerful. It aims at the cut directly. Or this one. Yeah. And right now black shouldn't go here, because otherwise this would be threatening two stones. What's the best way to defend? And then white can do this. It's Mihai, and this stone would lose its meaning. Not so. Okay, let's look at the game. I think white should exchange first, whatever he does. I played another combo here. It looks a bit funny, like black played this one, and then this one, and then this one. This is an asking move. If white resists like this would be the resistance, or this one. Then I was going to exchange something here, I'm not sure yet which one, and then live in the corner. How? It's just like this, yeah. And white needs to still protect this cutting point, probably. So I would be... It's similar to taking to I play here, white jumps, and then I take the corner directly. It's quite similar. So another resistance would be this, and then black can still... but it's better for white than before. Although white still needs to add a move somewhere, maybe here. Yeah, but I took the corner. So white has another way to answer. In that case, this cut would be very annoying. Either immediately or first play around here and then cut. So if white plays here, then this stone is damaged. And if white plays this sort of move, then yeah, this stone was not very successful, let's say. In the game, white chose this variation, and it's looks very solid, but actually it's very soft. We will see later why. Well, first of all, if black plays nothing and white makes one more move, then let's Tevali this. It's actually like this. Yeah, so black got... Okay, that's an easy Tevali. In this kind of shape, black got an exchange outside with inside, so it's probably okay for black. So anyway, black is not afraid of white defending with one more move. So what happens if white doesn't defend? We will see that in a few moves. I decided to first play here. It was a bit tricky to play here. To decide which Hane to play, or no Hane at all. Because I think this cutting point is the key point for the shape. Because if white gets this cutting point, then white can do this. And this way black wouldn't gain much, even if black can capture 4 stones. Can he? 3 stones. No, it doesn't even work. Black has to first play here. So I think this is the key point. So like if white plays like this, then I can get this key point. And does this work? Probably doesn't work, but this should be good enough. It used to be white's side, and now black is alive with a few points. And white... Actually white is kind of weak now. And this exchange is beneficial for the reason I will show you soon. So in the game white played here, and if I capture, white is again going to play this. If I just take, white can block here. So the key point in the shape is here. I have to take it. So letting white connect the stone. Yeah, and then he extended. I will try to go less into detail. So next white played a very soft move. I think it's too soft. Let's see the result. It was like this. White didn't have the courage to block here. And then I started to move that corner. So locally, this is the usual shape. And then whatever black does, black will do it. And if we analyze the shape, it's good for black. even though black died very cleanly in this corner. Let's do the tevari. So there's one prisoner for white this stone, and then this exchange, and then how to tevari this exchange. So you see, this would be kind of a normal shape, although actually this is the normal shape. But okay, this move is not bad. But then white added another move here, so it's locally white spent one more move than white should. So that's why this result is good for black. In the game, this is again a very detailed stuff. I judged this that if white plays like white has to, if white plays this, wait, the corner, I mean the ladder works, I think it works for black. Let's see if I, yeah, it works for black. So if white plays like this, in this special case it's very, very good for black. It would be, actually, let's put one more exchange. This push first, block. Yeah, it looks more normal. So if the board was empty, like if these stones aren't here, then this result, we cannot really say that black is successful, because white is so strong. Black only gained, I don't know, first line territory. But in this case you see this, all these white stones become over concentrated. So in this special case it became like this. So what do I gain by sacrificing 2 more stones? It's actually a very detailed thing. So this would usually be white center, but because of my stones here, I can throw in once, and it's approximately 1 point better for the end game. So yeah, I spent some time for this to gain this one point. And then next I played here, because I think the game is good for black. I'm not sure if this is necessary, so like if white goes maybe like this. Looks a bit crazy to jump again in this direction, but it would be annoying to deal with. And this fight, most probably I have to jump in the direction of this nobi. So I decided that this is good enough to have the advantage in this game. And yeah, also I was in good mood because I gained 1 point here. So I decided to defend. And yeah, you can see now white doesn't feel like playing like this. If white makes this territory first, it will get like reduced like this, so it's only this part, and then black also gets some pushes around here. So what white gained here, if black also gains something, then so we assume white ends in Gote. Maybe he doesn't end in Gote. how to make white end in gutter. Okay, we assume white ends in center. So white made 10 less than 20 points. And then black already gained, let's see, this part, which was before was not black's, and also some endgame. You can see there's a cutting point. White cannot capture, so actually it's a bit like this shape. So it's also 1 point less here. Only 1 point. If black gets the chance to play it, it's like, what? This move is like, we assume it's gutter for black, so next it will be this shape. Yeah. So how to count this? You can see a very big reduction, so this became a very big move also. A reverse center move. So this would be very boring and white wouldn't be able to win like this. That's why he decided to go big, but it's very easy for black to destroy this side. Although, yeah, I cannot say this is a good move, and also if white had extended here I cannot call it a good move either. But I guess he had no choice but to make it bigger. But yeah, let's go through it fast. So here I think white started to collapse, because he just entered the Byoyomi. So he peeped here and now found a good move here. If he wants to rescue these two stones, then I can Hana here, because this pushes very center, then Hana would also be center. So I can add another move, or depends on my mood. Yeah. If I want to add, I don't think white cannot win like this. So yeah. And then these died, and white has locally here a very severe attack on black's group. So it's simply connecting, because this ladder works for white. Should note, if white plays the Atari, then black can counter Atari and do this. And it's, yeah, easy to make two eyes if white goes here. So this is actually very severe. There's just it's very unfortunate for him that this side was still open. So I played very simply, like this. So I traded these stones for this side. It was open before, and now it became bigger than it should have, and more solid. Yeah, so we played this game out until the end, and it was very big difference. So we can say that white lost, and actually white lost. White was at a disadvantage after forgetting this Jutsu key, but then white really lost on this side by efficiency. If we go back, somehow black got everything here. Black has this continuation, and black also got this. So at least white should try to capture this stone bigger in some way. Or Actually, or play a different move than this, because this was very soft. As I said in the beginning. How much time did that take? Half an hour for one game, oh my god. Okay, so I will split the 5 games in separate videos. I think I played well here. This combination worked well. If white plays here, then black has Mihai. Also white forgot to exchange this. Maybe not too late. And white only has problems here and here. Okay, that was the first game against Mihai Sharban. I won by... we played it to the end, but then during counting we stopped counting the game. So I don't know how many points it was at the end.